Hey Photo One, we are at the point now where you guys should be able to complete the Into the Woods composite number 2. So let's just take a peek at the front of your Photoshop packet, the spreadsheet at the front of your packet. And as you're going down the list, you should have already completed your cabin composite. And then we've also learned about the paintbrush, the eraser tool, paste into composite, type, and quick mask. So the next thing that you are going to need to do is Into the Woods. So if you go to the back of your packet, you'll find the handout for Into the Woods. I will also attach the steps to this assignment. You can follow along with this tutorial and pause it whenever you need to, or you can complete it independently by following the steps. So as we're looking at the handout that says Into the Woods Composite 2, step number 1, open a new Photoshop file. So Command N for new file, 8x10, 150 resolution RGB. Wonderful. Command 0 to get it to fill your screen. Step number 2, open Woods. So if you go into your Photoshop Photos folder, there is a folder called Into the Woods, and within Into the Woods are all of the pictures that you are going to need to complete this assignment. So the first one we're going to pick out is Woods, and we're going to do a Command A, Command C, Command W, Command V, and then a Command T to stretch it out a little bit. You can leave some room at the top and the bottom. All right, then step number 4, open the woodland creature pattern. So we're going to do a Command O to open. We will grab the woodland creature pattern. It says select a square of it to copy and paste as a border on your image. So if I grab my square, my rectangular marquee tool, I'm going to just get this little square, and again, Command C, Command W, Command V as in Victor, and I'm going to move it up down to the bottom of my screen right here. And it says, so select a copy of it to paste as a border on your image. Note you can merge visible layers. Shift Command E, then all your squares will stick together. Remember, if the layer is locked, you can double click on that layer and then choose to unlock it. So I like this little square, so I'm going to do a Command J to copy it again and move it over. Command J to copy it again and move it over. Command J, Command J, Command J. So here's my strip right here, okay? What I'm going to do is, I know I want this strip to be stuck together. I want to merge these visible layers. So I'm going to turn off the eyeball for the woods and turn off the eyeball for the background, and then a Shift Command E to merge those visible layers. And then if I open up this eyeball and open up this eyeball, you can see that those little squares are now stuck together. The next thing is step number 5, open the Amazon photos and cut and paste a border of them across. Note, use transform, think about layer stacking, use your notes. So again, Command O to open. I'm going to come down to my Into the Woods Amazon pictures. I will pick this picture. Command A, Command C, Command W, Command V. I'll paste that right on top. Command O to open. I'll pick another one. Command A, Command C, Command W, Command V. This one I need to make a little smaller. I want to make sure to hit the chain key so that I lock the aspect ratio and it doesn't look stretched or pulled. Command T, I'm going to make it a little smaller so it matches up nice. You can make yours as big or as small as you'd like. Command O to open. I'll grab this one. Command A, Command C, Command W, Command V. This one I want to make a little bit bigger so it matches up with my pictures. Command O to open, and I will grab this one. I'm at Amazon Air. Command A, Command C, Command W, Command V. And I'll move this little one up. And again, Command T to transform, so I get it to have a nice little border. I like how this border is working out for me, so I am going to just copy a few of these and just repeat my image. So I'll go back to layer 2. As you can see, that's the first one, and I'll Command J to copy that and then I'll take my move tool and move it over. And then I'll go back to layer 3. As you can see, if I turn on and off the eyeball, it shows me I'm on layer 3. Command J to copy and move that over. So now I have a nice little line at the top. I'm going to turn off the eyeball for the bottom layer, turn off the eyeball for the Into the Woods, turn off the eyeball for the background, and I'll do a Shift Command E. That's going to lock that layer. You see it's stuck together now. So if I turn on this eyeball and turn on this eyeball, there we go. So now I'm looking at step number 6, using various selection tools, add the parrot. You can use any selection tool you want, whatever you prefer. At this point, seemingly Quick Mask may be your most favorite tool. So as you're selecting that parrot, you can start with getting a sloppy selection up there, getting your marching ants, D to make sure that you're in your default colors, Q to get into Quick Mask. Quick Mask it as best as you can. Q to get out of Quick Mask. Command C to copy. Command W to close your window. We don't need to save it. Command V as in Victor to paste it in. So you'll get your parrot in there. You're going to do the same with your elephant, your giraffe, and your lion. On step number 7, it says to add the elephant with the suggestion of using the magic wand and then doing the Shift Command I. So I'll go over that again. So Command O to open. We grab the elephant. I think it's easier to just grab your magic wand and select the white background, and then Shift Command I to select the inverse. Command C to copy. Command W to close your window. Command V to paste it in. There's your elephant. If you want to make him a little bigger as you transform him, make sure you lock your aspect ratio. There's my elephant. The giraffe, the same thing. I would select the inverse. Don't forget to hold down the Shift key and get the extra between his legs. I will show you that. So Command O to open as we grab the giraffe. Again, magic wand, and then hold down the Shift key to add to the selection of that, and then the Shift key under his tail too. And then again, a Shift Command I to select the inverse, Command C to copy, Command W to close your window, Command V as in Victor to paste it in. There's my giraffe. I think I want to put him right there. Awesome. So as we go through the steps, you want to do the elephant, the giraffe, the lion. When you get all of them on there, you're going to merge all visible layers, Shift Command E, and then a file save as. You will want to save it as a JPG to submit it to Schoology. So Into the Woods, Lengyel, because that's mine, but you're going to save yours as your name. And because you're done with it and you're submitting it to Schoology, you'll save it as that JPEG. Save. For this particular assignment, there is a reflection. You need to answer 2 questions. What you feel most confident about in Photoshop up to this point, and what do you feel you need to work on in Photoshop up to this point. So that's the Into the Woods tutorial. If you need help, just ask.